Should you buy a new Tesla or a used Tesla and save some cash? I've got some tips for this hand here. Stick around. Let's go take a look. Of course, you can buy a shiny brand new Tesla that has that smell and it's all for you and you're the only owner or the first owner. But what if you want to save some cash and maybe get some features that the new ones may not even have? Well, let's go take a look at what Tesla.com has to offer, and we are going to be focusing on just what is Tesla offering for this video. Of course, you can go to any app or other websites and buy used Teslas, probably cheaper, but there are some benefits to buying directly from Tesla, which I'll point out later in the video. All right, so here we are on the Tesla.com app. You're going to want to go to Vehicles and then Used Cars right here. Tap on that, and it's going to have your zip code in the top left. For this video, I'm going to go with Performance because that's the car I know. I have a Tesla Model Y Performance, and I know a few things about it. Also, the sweet spot I've noticed is 22 and above. So you're going to want to check those boxes down on the bottom left, 2022 and 2023. There's also some things about the 2022 that I'm going to tell you about here in a second. So we've got a basically almost new, 24, 23 Model Y here. It's got 27,444 miles, and it's coming in at $38,400. If we scroll down, and it has autopilot, obviously all the stuff that a performance model will come with, and that's in black. Here's a gray one, a 2022 Model Y for $41,000, so about $2,500 more. And it's only got 9,755 miles on this particular one, and it's in the gray color. Also performance model, you can tell by the wheels real quick. But check this out. It has a full self-driving built in, not autopilot. So boom, right there, you're getting an $8,000 supposed upgrade that you'd have to normally pay for with this particular model. So let's go ahead and get some details for this model, see what we're looking at here. Obviously a used vehicle, but only 9,755 miles. That's basically a brand new car. And some of the benefits of buying through Tesla themselves is if it has the full self-driving capability, it's just going to be on the car already. So we've got the full self-driving capability on this car. And then you go down here. This is where it's at. The warranty. The warranty travels from, stays with the car. It doesn't go with the owner. A lot of people don't know that. Maybe first-time buyers of a car. The warranty goes with the car. So this particular car, based on its miles and based on its years put in service, we could see that it was put in service in June of 2022 because now it's good until June of 2026 with a total of 50,000 miles on the warranty, and there's only 9,700 on it. Plus, if you buy from Tesla, they also throw in an extra added warranty, an additional year or 10,000 miles. And that starts after the basic warranty expires. So after the 4-year or 50,000 miles, whichever one you come closer to, you get another year and 10,000. That's just a little bit of peace of mind. Those that also don't know this, there is an added or extra warranty associated with all Teslas that is above and beyond the basic warranty, and that is the battery and drive unit has a limited warranty as well, and this one is going to go from June 2030 or 120,000 miles. So once your basic warranty expires, you still have peace of mind for your battery and for your drive unit. And you can see down here they even give you details on no reported accidents. Obviously, people don't report everything, but at least you got some peace of mind there as well, and you can even check the auto check history. So all that said and done, this car comes with the added benefit of an extra warranty as well as full self-driving, which you can't get new unless you add the $8,000. And so what are we talking for price? I didn't see. It was at $41,000, wasn't it? Let's fly over here. Yeah, $41,000 even. So let's go over to the new section. Remember, this one's in gray. It's performance and has all that stuff. So let's, we're on the new page now. And this is the black. So let's, oh no, it is the stealth gray. Wow, it's so dark these days. Stealth gray is as close as you're going to get to the older gray, and it's the included color, so we're going to choose that. Now, if we add the full self-driving, take a look at what happens to the price. Hopefully, we'll see that here. Well, it says $51,490, but it didn't add the full self-driving, but you can add the 8,000, so that's going to be 49,490. Or I'm sorry, 59,490. So it's going to be 59,490 as opposed to the 41,000 you were getting on a basically 2-year-old car. But there's not much difference in these models, to be honest. If you get a 2022 and above, and I have been seeing that the sweet spot is February to March, that timetable in 2022 is when they added the AMD Ryzen processor. You want to make sure you get that processor if you're buying used, because we're starting to see the Intel get less and less features with the software updates, and eventually they're going to be left behind, and you don't want to be obsoleted just because you're buying a used car. So make sure you get that sweet spot. Some have reported in January. I personally have a 2022 Tesla Model Y Performance, very similar to these cars, but I delivered in December of 2021. All my paperwork and loan docs and all that stuff say 2022, but I have the Intel chip. Didn't know that at the time. There's no way to know that. I did get all weather tires, though. That was cool. That was happening about the week that I delivered. So you add the 8,000 to the 51,490, and you get 59,490, and now you've got basically a comparable vehicle to the used one that I showed you. So when and where does it deliver? Well, you punch in your zip code, obviously, and it's going to tell you. For me, it's been a couple locations. And if it's close by, you're not going to get a transport fee. Sometimes it's $500, sometimes it's $1,000, sometimes it's $2,000. So you got to look for that as well, depending on where in the country you find the Model Y that you're looking for. So of the used cars that we are looking at, which one would I choose? Would I choose the 23 just because it's newer? Or would I choose the 2022 because it has less miles? It has the full self-driving. So right there, it's got two things that you're going to probably want. And honestly, there's no difference between these two cars. We know this particular car delivered in June of 2022, and because we see that in the warranty section here, June 2026, it should have the AMD. I mean, it's got to have the AMD at this point. So both cars have the AMD. Both cars should have the lithium-ion 12-volt or 16-volt or whatever it's at, the accessory battery. That was also an upgrade in that year. So if it were me, choosing between a new one, this 2022, or the 2023 in black, I personally would choose the 2022 because you're getting all the features of that 23 plus lower mileage and full self-driving. So if you're comparing this 2022, which seems to be in that sweet spot of getting the most recent features in terms of the processor and lithium-ion 12-volt battery, and there's a few other things, smaller things. You're getting all that in the 2022 model, plus low mileage, plus full self-driving. If you're comparing that to the brand new model, you're saving $18,000 by going with a couple-year-old model number. And it's debatable whether Teslas have a model year. Clearly they do when they're selling their own cars. So I don't understand this rabid, foaming at the mouth opinion that people have about Teslas don't have model years. Well, yeah, they do. When you call your insurance, the first thing they ask is, what year is it? Here in Tesla's own website, selling used ones, they have model years. It's on my paperwork when I bought mine. So yeah, there are model years. They just don't adhere to upgrading them the same way. For instance, this 2022, my 2022 is different from this 2022 because it delivered 6 months earlier. So they add features as they see fit. So in that regard, yeah, I guess there isn't model years, but clearly they list model years. So I hope this video helps you out making a choice on maybe getting a very similar Tesla that you would hope to get new and save yourself a pile of cash. $18,000 is a lot. Now, both of these I have configured without tax. Obviously, you're going to have some tax involved, but I didn't want to put that in there because it's different for everybody, different for every state. So those are your base prices. That's what you get for a used one as opposed to a new one. And I hope this helps you if you're going out shopping and you're thinking about a new one and you're like, oh man, it's so expensive. I don't know if I can swing that. maybe look on the used side, and maybe you can swing that. You get extra warranty for peace of mind, and you get extra features, but make sure it says full self-driving capability. Then you know it has it on board. Otherwise, it will say autopilot, which is basically what they all come with. In this page that I'm looking at here, a lot of them have full self-driving capability, which is a great added benefit. I mean, however you think about it, if it's built into the car, down the road, you're always going to have that, and it's always going to keep updating via software. It's a nice feature to have, and if you do sell it down the road, you can also sell it because it comes with the car. It stays with the car, much like the warranties. So there you go. There's just a real quick video, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching another Tesla Tips and Trips video. Don't forget to like the video. It means a lot to the channel. It helps us grow and helps us continue to do what we love, and that's talking about Teslas. And subscribe to the channel as well, and hit the bell. Go that extra step, hit the bell, and then you'll know the second we've got something coming out for you. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.